All right, Kavanaugh. Welcome to part two of drawing. Today is Saturday, January 24th, 2026. And it's kind of funny. Being a Saturday, I was able to wake up and do my morning meeting. And then instead of working, what I do on Saturdays is there's at 10 o'clock my time, there's a yoga session that I do. So I normally will sit and do yoga for about 20, 30 minutes. But today, I figured, well, shoot, I'm not really feeling like yoga. It's just so dang cold out. My body's a little bit sore from my workouts this week. So I just sat in on the yoga and I just had it on kind of, I just kind of sat there and just kind of watched and listened to like the breathing. And while I was watching and listening to the breathing and whatnot, I pulled out my sketch pad. And number 4 on your list, Kavanaugh, was dinosaur. So I figured, heck, as this lady's talking about yoga, very calm. Yoga's always very calm. They ask you to now stretch your back and lift your leg and feel it. Very calm. So while I was doing that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sketch a dinosaur. So I ended up with this guy. Again, just blue and black pen. And other than the eye, because I'm clearly not sure how to draw a dinosaur's eye properly, I'm pretty darn happy with how he turned out. In fact, probably the first drawing I've done, Cav, where I've actually been like, dude, I'm kind of proud of this. Like, I think he turned out pretty darn cool. I've never drawn a dinosaur before, but I was really happy with how this guy turned out. And again, it probably sounds stupid. I'm sure there's better dinosaurs out there, but just like some of that shading, especially the pen, to like create like some contour for around his calf there. And then I think I just kind of got the shading. I imagine kind of the light coming from up here. So I think I kind of got the shading in the right area. The teeth turned out decent too, I think. So aside from the eye, I was pretty happy with it. So it was the first time, Cav, that I've actually kind of enjoyed the process. And I was really kind of happy with the results. So then I'm sitting here right now it's, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. I just got back. Because at about noon or 1 o'clock, I'm like, I wish I had some red to make that eye. So I went to the store. I drove 30 minutes into Fairmont. I picked up a few things, Cav. I wish you were with me because I sat in this aisle trying to decide between the right ones for probably 15 minutes, comparing different options. And what I got was a Bic 4-color smooth fluid pen. And it says it's medium size. So I hope that's similar to the two I've been using. But now I've got green and red options for color. So now I could, everything I've done so far has been pen, buddy. Now I can keep doing that pen, which I think I'm getting okay at. But now I can do it with red. Or, gosh, I've used a pen like this a long time. Green. So I can add some extra accent colors. So that'll be interesting. I'm excited about that. The other thing I got, Cav, and this one kind of scares me. I had to look at them for a while, the options. I ended up though with the Ticonderoga number 2 soft pencils. This pack, I got it for $1. I'll tell you, Kev, I've never looked at a half dozen different pencil options so long in my life. And then, of course, I had to get a $1.25 pencil sharpener. So it ended up taking me about an hour and a half to get there, look at the options, debating over it, and then spending like $6.50 to pick out the right ones. But now I can do multicolor pen, and I can start sketching with doing some pencil. So I'll be curious to see how this goes over the coming days as I continue with the homework you've been giving me, Cav. But yeah, it was cool, man. Because I got to, I was trying to just think, I'm like, what would Cav suggest here? And I guess I wish you could have been there with me. I wish you and me could have gone together. But hopefully one day soon we'll get to do something like that together, a little outing like that. And I'm just excited, Cav. And I want to thank you today for challenging me to try something that I've never been good at, that I've never really enjoyed, but you challenged me with it. And then when I did some of my first assignments, some of my first things you challenged me with, you gave me really good feedback. You said, hey, this is really good. Hey, I like this part of this. You kind of pointed out the good parts of some of my early drawings. And then you also said, gave suggestions, next time try some texturing. You showed me an example how to do texturing. Or next time try some shading. You showed me some shading. And you gave me some shading exercises and texture exercises. And that was just fantastic coaching, Cav. Great lesson. I don't know where you learned that from. That's fantastic coaching. Focus on the positive, but give the constructive feedback, but also show some examples. And then you challenge me with some more stuff. So I've been taking it seriously, buddy. And I want to thank you because for the first time in my life, I think I've drawn something I'm actually kind of excited about, obviously. And it makes me feel closer to you. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. You gave me it's a tough one. I looked ahead for tomorrow. Number 5 on your list is a Robo Cyborg animal. So I have no idea what a Robo Cyborg animal I'm going to do for that, but we'll find out. And I'm excited to see you next, so I can bring you back this sketchbook and get some of your feedback and get your take on it, buddy. So yeah, good stuff. It's officially my drawing part 2 video. So I love you, Cav. Fiona, Finn, you're amazing too. And but yeah, Cav, you're on my mind today. So love you guys. Talk to you soon.